you very much, Minister, for those words. I would now like to introduce to you our first speaker, which is Amy. And if Amy would like to come forward.
Aileen, I'm just going to try and fill some seats if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of seats down here. Sorry, Amy. Some more seats down here. There are 3 in here. There's some seats here. If you wait until the call in. Sorry. 4 here.
Hello everyone, I'm Amy and I'm 9 years old. I love my life and my family. I love being active and trying new things. I like helping other people and helping myself to be the fittest and best that I can be. And that is what I'm going to talk to you about today. When I was born 3 months early, I weighed less than a bag of sugar and was the size of my daddy's hand. I was very lucky to survive, but my mummy and daddy say I was a fighter from day one. I have spent lots of time in hospitals, and I always will, as I have cerebral palsy and hydrocephalus. This affects my legs, my balance, and my coordination. I have to wear a splint on my leg to help me walk. I use up lots of energy doing normal things, which makes me quite tired, and I fall over lots. I also find little things like writing and using a knife and fork quite difficult, as my brain doesn't send the right messages to my body, but I always try very hard to do things. I go to the sick kids hospital lots, but I have an awesome doctor called Dr. Yunsen, so that's not too bad. I also have to do physio exercises every day. I get Botox injections, plaster casts on my legs, and operations. This is to keep my legs and body strong, which helps me to be active and do all the things I love to do. I started understanding more about cerebral palsy when I was 6 years old and watching the London Olympics and Paralympics. I thought the para-athletes were amazing. They showed me that it's possible to do lots and never let your disability get in the way. They inspired me to do new things, especially things that I found very difficult, like running and jumping. After the Paralympics, I decided I wanted to do something to help other children like me. I volunteered to do fundraising to help the Sick Kids Hospital, as they help lots of children like me. I also wanted to help my horse riding club, Thornton Rose Riding for the Disabled. Thornton Rose is a charity which relies on donations to keep on going. All the staff are volunteers and they are amazing. I get riding lessons and horse therapy every week. I'm so lucky to have them helping me, so I wanted to help them. I also thought it would be nice to show everyone, especially other children, what people with cerebral palsy are capable of doing. I knew I had to do something challenging if I was going to ask people to donate money. You need to show you are working hard to deserve being sponsored. That's why I set myself a triple challenge. This was a 1.5 kilometre run, a 3-mile walk and a 5 kilometre run. The only thing was that I couldn't run at all, but I wanted to learn. So I asked my mummy to teach me how to run, and we started training very hard. I set up a Just Giving page and asked my mummy and daddy to tell everyone about it. My local newspaper, the Midlothian Advertiser and STV News also did features on my challenge. This meant lots of people heard about my challenges and I got lots of support and donations. My target was to raise £250 for each charity. And they trained very hard for months, even in bad weather, and was so happy to complete all 3 challenges in personal best times. The best bit was that I managed to raise over £4,500. That's much more money than I ever thought I could raise, and it made me feel amazing. Dr. Yunson was also very impressed. He said that he wished all his patients helped themselves as much as I did. I now know that if I do my exercises every day, I'm actually helping myself. I hopefully won't need so many operations or Botox injections in the future. That makes me feel very happy, and it makes my mummy and daddy happy too, as they don't like to see me in pain or having to get put to sleep at hospital. The most fun part of my triple challenge was learning how to run with my mummy. Now I've started, you can't stop me. I've joined an athletics club and love taking part in competitions. I've won a gold and silver medal at the Scottish Disability Sports National Championships this year. I would really like to be a Paralympian when I'm older. My hero is Maria Lyle. She's a 14-year-old girl from Dunbar with cerebral palsy. She's already a world champion in the 100 and 200 metres. She's my inspiration. I've met her and she's now my friend. She encourages me lots. I also want to do more volunteering and fundraising. I want to keep helping other people because it makes me feel good and it's the right thing to do. So I've decided my next challenge will be just as difficult. I can't ride a bicycle yet, but I want to learn, so I've decided to do a cycling challenge. I will have to train hard, but I'm hoping to do this challenge next year, so watch this space. I'm very lucky to have the best family and friends. They always support and encourage me lots. Some children aren't that lucky. That's why it's so important that everyone does something to help other people. You just have to say to yourself, yes, I can do this, and devote a bit of your time to it. I think more people would enjoy it if they just tried. You can learn lots of new things. It can make you feel really good and more confident. Best of all, it put a big smile on a lot of faces, including your own. Today is World Cerebral Palsy Day, so it's a good day to start helping others. If I can do it, you can too. Thank you very much.
How can I follow that? Really, that was absolutely fantastic. And really, you've left me completely lost for words now. You're just such an inspiration to all of us. And thank you so much, Amy, for being here tonight with us, and for Mum. And really, I think we must all, pay tribute to everything that you've achieved in only 9 years, and the thousands of pounds that you have raised for the children's charities that have helped you. You really are 1 in a million and a real beacon of hope. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you taking part in the Paralympics. And I know it was tonight that I actually met Amy MacBeath. So thank you very much, Amy, for coming along tonight and for sharing. Our next 2 speakers